There are so many people who aren't listening these days. They hear a few words that trigger them, and then all of a sudden they think they understand you and your position. We get so many comments on our videos from people arguing against nothing that we actually said. They'll even quote a line from the video and attribute their own meaning to it. The ironic thing is that it's often the educated who are the worst offenders. We get called stupid by people who don't understand the points made in our videos. We get called racist or sexist by people who don't realize that what we're saying is intended to actually help women or minorities. Sometimes they only read the title, they get triggered, and that's it. And this is by design. Because free speech is something that we still have in America, ideological leaders on the left are resorting to using triggers. They're indoctrinating our youth to have emotional reactions when they hear certain words, names, or ideas. Ask an activist why they were following Candace Owens around in Philadelphia, and they won't be able to articulate it, because they've been organized to be there and their anger has been triggered. So what exactly is a trigger in the psychological sense? It's something that causes an emotional response. The brain forms a connection between the trigger, in this case Candace Owens, and an emotion like hate or anger. Leftists are creating these triggers so that they can use the people being triggered to shut down speech and ideas that they disagree with. Did you see what happened to Miss Owens in Philadelphia when her and Charlie Kirk went out for breakfast?
White supremacy! White supremacy! White supremacy!
That's right. They were accusing her of being a white supremacist. I mean, have you seen Candace Owens?
And it's a great time to be a Black American, I'll tell you that much.
Don't you realize how absurd that is? And that's how we know that their anger is crafted. They're being manipulated and don't even know it. I imagine that a lot of these people are well-intentioned, but the genius part about using triggers is that it takes the ability to think away from the person being triggered. It becomes an emotional response, just a reaction. A word like capitalism will trigger an emotion, and that will be attached to a learned argument. And you can't have a discussion with these people because they only know the arguments that they've been taught. They've never tried to actually understand what capitalism is. They just know that it equals greed, and greed is bad. Our young people are being indoctrinated to hate everything conservatives believe in. And they're not even taught to understand what conservative principles are. They're only manipulated into getting angry at the mere mention of them. Sure, they may have went to college, and they may be what you call educated, but in actuality, they're just an educated tool. And that's a simple truth. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to become a supporting member of Blue Collar Logic, click on the link in the description and give what you can.